Hi friends, welcome back to Farm 812 and yet another video with some tips and tricks of things that we do here at Farm 812. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. It is absolutely free for you and it really helps me. I would love to be able to continue putting out videos for you guys. So if you haven't already, if you'd hit that subscribe button, that would really help me out. But today I wanted to talk to you about a few options we have here at Farm 812 for light if we should lose electricity. Now, in my part of the country, we will be getting hit with the remnants of Hurricane Beryl that made landfall recently. So as it makes its way up through the country, and it is weakening, that's a good sign, but it is still strong enough that when it hits my part of the country tomorrow, that they're saying it will likely cause some strong storms. They've elevated our risk, so there is the chance for some small tornadoes in the area and things of that nature. So whenever we know that there is weather on the way, we try to be proactive and just have things set out and ready to go in the event that we do lose our electricity. I don't know about you guys, but man, it just seems like the slightest little wind sometimes and the power is out. So it's never fun sitting in the dark. So we just have things on hand just in case it is needed. And it's always a great time as well to just make sure that your items are set and ready to go. So I was going to talk to you a little bit about these options that we have here at Farm 812. So most notably, we do have oil lamps. And I have several of these that can be placed in each room around the home. And now this is something that we would use if we know we're going to be, or if it appears we're going to be without electricity for quite some time, meaning several hours. So these have come at no cost to me. These are hand-me-downs actually from my grandmother, my own mother, as well as my mother-in-law. So over the years we've been able to collect several of these and they each mean something special to me. What about you guys? Do you have things that have been passed down through generations in your family as well and they just kind of hold a special place in your heart? Well, the oil lamps are one of those items for me. So we've recently, within the last 6 months, we have revamped all of our oil lamps actually and made sure they had fresh wicks and that we made sure that the oil that was placed within the lamps was still fresh and new as well. It's something that really doesn't expire, but these the oil lamps, some of them still had oil in them that had a strong odor, and that can just be really overwhelming for some noses. So we went through and just freshened those up, and I tell you, this product here, this lamp oil, it is fragrance free, and the last 2 times that we've used this, I have not detected an odor at all. So I highly recommend this. I will actually link this in the description below so that you can find this. I purchased this on Amazon. It is a great price for what it is and the volume that you get. There are several options available. So I will link that in the description below and you guys can go and check that out, read more about it, but I highly recommend it. No odor, it burns well. So that's my recommendation. And again, going to be down in the description below. Now, like I said, this is an option that we would use if we were without electricity and lights for several hours. Now, if it feels like, you know, it might be shorter term than that, or we just don't know yet that it's going to take that long, some of the immediate things that we have on hand, these are just plain white unscented candles that I have purchased from the Dollar Tree. So Actually, I purchased these long enough ago that they were actually $1. Now they are $1.25, but they are still available at the Dollar Tree. I've recently checked just to clarify that they are still there. So again, these are unscented. If you're going to be burning candles in several rooms of your home for the point of light, if you use fragrant candles, that can get a little overwhelming, especially if they're not all the same, if they don't all have the same scent. So I always keep these long tall candles on hand. They burn for several hours. And so these are something that I just keep on hand, like I said, in the case that we lose electricity and we want some light. Now, a third option that we have on hand are, instead of flashlights, I have these cute little, they appear to be antique, but they're not. These are battery powered little lanterns. So they put off a bit of light, as you can see here. And so we would use these in the place of a flashlight or having to use our phone flashlight, because if we're without power, we don't want to drain that battery any quicker than it already would. So we have these on hand, and when you have littles around, these are much more fun for them to carry around as well, and it makes them feel like it's more of a fun experience. So we keep these on hand and in a convenient location, so if the power goes out, we can grab them quickly, and we always have a large stash of batteries on hand as well. So these are just a few of the options that we have here on the homestead, like I said, to use in the event that we lose electricity and are without lights. Those are the times too, though, I find that we tend to draw together, and it becomes kind of like family game night. When there's really nothing else to do to entertain your time, sometimes it's difficult to read because the lighting isn't as wonderful as what we have when we do have electricity, but that tends to become family game night. So let me know, what are some of the games you guys play when you're without electricity? I'd be always looking for new fun opportunities, so comment below and let me know. But again, I'm going to link this item down in the description below. If you've been looking for a wonderful alternative option, like I said, it is truly fragrance free. So other than that, I wish all of you continue prepping, continue getting your home ready for the event of any kind of unexpected weather event. I want you guys to be prepared, not only with your pantries, but with lighting as well. And until the next video, guys, I'll be praying for you. Again, hit that subscribe button. You won't miss any of the videos I put out with our latest tips and tricks, as well as how to continue stocking your pantry. And take a look at one of these videos as well. I'll see you soon.